Hello, this is going to be a short one. I keep saying it, but this is going to be mainly because it was a bit of a non-starter for myself. But I thought I might as well do this because there's not much of this online video-wise. Again, this is Thermalright. They have a couple of the high-end ones on the AIO. There's I think it's the Hydro, the Hyper Vision, and you've got this Grand Vision as well. The reason why I was tempted by this one was mainly because of the fact that the screen was a bit bigger and it had the pump with the faster speeds. And even though I probably wouldn't have used those speeds, I was more so tempted for the actual screen because the screen's really nice and big on it. Now, this one has not really landed so much on the UK shores and it's quite hard to get hold of. So this one had to come from elsewhere. Box. Nice. Try and do this one-handed. Spec-wise, let's see the specs on there. I didn't expect it to be much different apart from a bigger screen and the actual pump speed. Everything else I expected to be pretty much in line with what's gone before. When I actually took it out, and I just went to put it in because I've done the Thermalright a few times now, I was a bit confused about how to actually hook it all up. Mainly because with the previous ones, there was, I'll try and sort all these cables out because there's quite a few. There was two cables that came off. So those are for the actual fans. There was two cables that came off the actual pump itself, which was the one that went to USB, the internals, which had one fitting on the end. That's that one. But this one doesn't. This one also has a power as well. And the other one that came off it was the 4-pin for the PWM, which went onto your pump, onto your motherboard. But it didn't. It's actually got lighting. So I'm taking it, this is on the sides where that's going to light up. I never got to that point. So I thought, strange. And before actually dismantling the whole PC, I like to actually just test the pump to see what the pump's actually like, because if it's really whiny, if there's some kind of problem with it, there's no point stripping all the PC down if it's going to be a no-go anyway. So I got everything plugged in, got these plugged in, and I thought it's really strange, maybe because it's the 6,000 RPM as to why it needs this. So fair enough, plugged it all in, silent, not a single bit of noise coming from this. I thought it's not moving, it's not whining, but I can hear it, I can hear it pump. But it's not coming from this. That's because it's actually in the rad. This bit here, on there, is where the fan stops. So this bit that goes right down onto there, that's the pump. It's actually built into it. And at first there was a lot of noise because it's the air bubbles trapped and everything. I kept leaving it and shaking it around, aiming at different angles, and it got less, but you could still hear it. And I managed to get it down. Not as much as I'd like, but it hit a snag straight away where if you're bothered about noise in your PC, this isn't good. The only way around this would be if you were going to put it inside your PC and you were going to mount it. I know it's not ideal, but I know some people like to stick them like that. But if you're doing that, at least it's inside your case, it's near the bottom, and it might shroud some of the sound. You could maybe have it like that, and the sound would still be okay. You've still got a bit of case there to try and tucked away in the corner to try and deaden it. But if you're going to have it like this, facing upwards, you're going to hear this. Because you're basically right at the top of your case, and whatever perforations are there for letting the air come out, that sound is also going to travel out as well. So if you like a quiet PC, and even if you're going to be running it, say like 2000 RPM, the pump, which is what I swapped it over for to test it to see what the other one was like, you're still going to hear this because of where it's mounted, unfortunately. So unless you're going to put it inside your case and have it low down, where it's kind of locked away in your case a bit more, you're certainly going to hear this, unfortunately. I didn't know the pump was up here, and I'm guessing the Hydro or the Hyper has probably done the same thing. They've put the pump there as well. Is it terrible? If you're a gamer and you've got headphones on, or if it's just a noisy room, then you could probably get away with it. Performance-wise, it's probably going to be extremely good considering the pump can go up to 6,000 RPM. Now that's obviously overkill. So even if you wanted to do like say like 4,000, max out at 4,000, or even 5, it's going to be doing a lot of work. And the screen is really big. It's nice as well. And like the Elite, it's detachable as well. So that's pretty cool. If you want to have it sat somewhere else in your case. I mean, obviously you're going to have a bit of an eyesore, but if your PC is tucked away where you can't actually see this ID PC, but you can see the front of it, you can even stick it at the front of the thing there. So there is that. Yeah, but nice case. Nice casing for it around the outside. I'm guessing because that's got a strip on it, that's the bit that lights up as well. That's what that thing's on there for. But yeah, so unfortunately, it's a no-go. I would have loved to have tried this and seen what it was like, but that pump in there, I mean, it's I'm gonna hear it, and I'm gonna hear it quite a lot, which is unfortunate. But anyway, I just thought I would just quickly show that off because, hang on a sec. Standard fittings for Intel, AMD, AM4, AM5, the brackets and separators, your different brackets in there. And I missed this on one of the other ones before, is they don't put any paste on there. They actually give you, it's been in all of them, they always give you your own paste to put on yourself and do it yourself. So there you go. And you've got the instructions as well. I do like the actual case inside of it. They put a bit of effort into the presentation. It's nice. It's nicely cut out. Doesn't look cheap or anything. It looks really, really nice done. I like how this goes back as well. Reminds me of some of the MSI GPUs when you open some of them up and the way it opens and stuff. So yeah. They're doing really good when it comes to like aesthetics and thinking, the tech wise, and for the price and everything else. It's just a shame. So obviously with the pump being 6,000 RPM, it was just too much to fit inside there for whatever reason. Anyway, quick look. So I said anyway. Bye.